did the whole process myself, and I got approved eventually. It was quicker than most. It took like 7 months and I was approved, but I had a lot of issues, a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish I knew then what I know now. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes then, and I can see that now, even though I got approved on my own. But I wish I would have had somebody to walk me through and educate me on what it, because I just fumbled through it. I mean, I just downloaded the application, filled it out, sent it in, and next thing you know, I'm getting all this correspondence from Social Security. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to go to these doctors, and panic sets in, and you don't know what to do. So if you have somebody that understands it, and with the Disability Digest, we help as an advocate. We can help coach you through all of that. And if you need the help to file, well, we're there for that. So I guess my question is, what would you say of course, the pros of doing it yourself is you ain't got to pay anybody if you win. That all that back pay is yours. Right? I believe now that it is a small price for the less stress and increasing your odds of getting approved in the long run. What do you think is the pros and cons of it?
The $7,200 question.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of misinformation out there about that too. So I'd like you to address that also.
Right.
The new pay scale.
Sure. My position has always been this since we started in the early in 2006, like with Jonathan Ginsburg, who has been a contributor to the Disability Digest, is that I don't believe everybody needs to have a disability representative. I don't, and that's why we give away all the information and teach people to do it. Some people can do it, and maybe they're not able to do it on their own.
Right. Well, a lot of people are sick and really sick and just can't do it.
Yep. Maybe they have a spouse. Many have spouses that will help them if their spouse has the skill set. Just having a spouse isn't going to be the answer.
Right.
So just to dig into this a little bit, because it's huge, people make the mistake of going through or entering into the process without really understanding what's involved. And it's costly, and the attempt is to think that they're saving something. So my first point on this, and I'm not answering your question directly. My direct answer is not everybody needs a representative. It's a personal choice. But understanding the process is the number one thing. And so I applaud anybody out there that's listening to this and trying to figure out what to do. Because there's many people that qualify for their disability benefits and that don't get them, or they're delayed in getting them, Philip, because they don't understand what to do.
Right.
Or if they understand what to do, then maybe they missed the step. Maybe they've got cognitive issues, or their pain is so severe they can't focus and remember repetitive tasks. So you're dealing with really a business transaction. And that's where, it becomes a challenge for people.
Yeah.
So one of the things I encourage people to look at is the $77,200 is the current fee. Anybody who started a disability application after October of 31st with a representative last year would be subject to that. If it's before that, then it's the old fee structure of $6,000. So if you look at that, and the average benefit package, according to Charles Hall and the work that I've done, is $447,000. You're looking at a lifetime worth of income. Your disability check is more than your Social Security early retirement, and you get it for life. So if you look at the $7,200 that you're going to pay to get $447,000 on average, you're dealing with 0.0016% of the overall cost. Now, I'm sure you could use that money. And the point is you have the opportunity to get it on your own. But what if you don't? What if you miss like 5 months of back benefits because you don't know how to adjust your onset date and get it right and nail it down? And your check is 1,500, right? So right there, you've basically lost the fee. So these are all things that you need to consider.